Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm here at my local shop, Bike Barn Racing, getting my Mega Tower worked on. And look what decided to appear. The new 2022 Santa Cruz Bronson. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen, the new 2022 Santa Cruz Bronson. This is a C-frame S build, now retailing at $5,949. Quite expensive. So this is just going to be a first look of the new Bronson. So stay tuned, subscribe if you want to see the review of me riding it, hopefully soon. But yeah, let's go over quickly the spec of the bike, how much it weighs, and I'll just ride it here in Bike Barn's back lot to see what the sizing feels like. It's a size medium. All bikes have gone a little bit bigger, a little bit longer, a little bit slacker, but I'll definitely leave the geo chart right here, so enjoy that for a split second. But if you want to see more details about the Santa Cruz Bronson, I'll leave a link to Santa Cruz's website. And so go check it out. The color of this Bronson is called Pay Dirt Gold and Gray. I don't know how it's gonna look on camera, but in person it's really, really sharp. It's got like a matte finish, but then it's got a lot of flake and sparkle to it. So it kind of changes colors depending on what angle you look at it. And then the Santa Cruz is just in a gray, kind of matte, just standard color. Looks really, really sharp. I can't get over how good it looks. So if you didn't know, the Santa Cruz Bronson in 2022 model has gone mullet, which means it's got a 29er front wheel and a 27.5 back wheel. I think Santa Cruz did that because they came out with the new Nomad with updated geo, with the new rear linkage like all the other bikes, and they wanted to make the Bronson be different than those other bikes like the Mega Tower, or different than the new Nomad. So it's a mixed wheel bike now. I don't know what I think about it. I guess you call it a mullet. And I guess mullet's the new thing. I mean, Specialized has the new status. The Stumpy Evo, you can buy the link and a smaller wheel and make that a mullet. And I've been riding that for the past couple weeks, so stay tuned for that review. But I don't know, this Bronson just looks really nice as a mullet. So let's briefly go over the spec of this S build. It's pretty much the same as previous generation Bronsons. It's got the Fox 36 Performance fork, just the grip damper, which is really good. Not as much adjustment, obviously, as the grip 2, but it's still plenty plush, and it doesn't have the bleeder valves, but you can buy those aftermarket and actually screw these out and put those on so you can have the same bleeder valves as the Performance Elite or the factory edition fork. Basically the same rims as the previous Bronson. We have the race face arc 30 offset rims, but now they've decided to go with the E13 hubs, and they're straying away from those crappy DT Swiss 370 hubs. They're all right hubs, but just the engagement was just terrible. But this E13, you can actually hear it right here if you want to listen. Definitely has more points of engagement. I don't know exactly how many, but I'm going to go with maybe 32 or maybe even 54, but it seems a lot better than that DT Swiss 370 they used to spec with it. Great tire choice for, you know, a kind of a do-it-all trail bike. We got the Maxxis Minion DHF front tire. This is a 3C Max grip, so they don't want you slipping off the trail on this bike. And in the back, they got the DHR2 3C Max Tear, a little faster rolling. For drivetrain on this S build, we got the GX Eagle drivetrain with the just 50 tooth bailout gear there, so it's only a 500% range. It's weird that it doesn't come with the 52 tooth cassette. Maybe it's a supply issue and they're just going with the older 50 tooth, or maybe they just decided they don't need it on the Mullet bike. You got the Berg Tech cockpit that usually comes on all the Santa Cruz bikes now. Looks really nice for kind of a budget handlebar and stem setup. Santa Cruz grips look revised, a little bit softer, a little more grip on them than previous models. We got the SRAM Code R brakes. For rotor size, it looks like it's got on this medium a 200 mil in the front, 180 in the back. And for rear suspension, it's got the RockShox Super Deluxe Select Plus shock. It's 150 millimeters of travel in the back, paired with a 160 fork with a 29er wheel. For dropper, it's got the RockShox Reverb 150. It'd be nice to give you the option to run a 170 or even a 200, because I could probably get away with a 200 mil dropper on this size medium frame. And it has a WTB Volt saddle. But guys, let me know in the comments below what you think about the mixed wheel mullet setup, especially on this Bronson. I want to know your opinion. Is there a place for it in the Santa Cruz lineup? I mean, it's a 150, 160 travel bike, and I think the mullet is going to take away from its trailability. With the updated Geo, is it gonna pedal a little better? I don't know, but you know what? Let's just pedal around this back lot here, see how the sizing feels. I'm 5'10", and this is a size medium. Usually I ride a size large frame, like my Mega Tower is a large, and other Santa Cruz bikes I've had have been size larges. So let's see what this V4 Bronson feels like. Yeah, because I had the V3 Bronson with the lower link, and I actually got a medium for my initial bike, but the frame was just way too small. And this medium feels a little bit bigger. It definitely has a longer top tube length, longer reach across all sizes. The engagement on the E13 Hum feels a lot better than the DT Swiss 370 that you suspect the S builds with. And it's got a nice little buzz to it, as you could hear. As for sizing, I could ride this medium, no problem. I think I'd put a 50 mil stem on it. But I personally probably go with a size large, put like a 35 mil, 40 mil stem on it, 780 bars, and I think the large would fit me perfect. It feels like more like my Mega Tower, but yeah, that wheel looks like it's a little out there too. Definitely a little slacker than the old model. But let's bring this bad boy inside, see how much she weighs. All right, actually of the Santa Cruz Bronson, we're looking at 34 pounds with some crappy old BMX pedals set up tubeless. Hi. Guys, thanks for joining me on this first look of the Santa Cruz Bronson new MX mixed wheel mullet, whatever you want to call it, bike. Stay tuned, hit that subscribe button for the review later. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace. Randall at Bike Barn just took care of me, so fixed up the Mega Tower. She's running dialed again. Just had issues with the drivetrain. But man, I'm on my size large Mega Tower. You know, it's a full 29er. Just, I don't know, feels more comfortable to me. But it is my bike. Yeah.